The Federal Reserve is getting closer to a decision on raising interest rates to try and curb inflation. It comes as Republicans in Congress are blaming both President Joe Biden and Democrats for creating the problem. News on 6's Alex Cameron has the latest from our Washington bureau.
The latest numbers from the Department of Labor show inflation at a 40-year high, 7.5%. And GOP senators say that is costing every American.
Not 100, not 200, but $275 every month.
That according to Moody's Analytics. Republicans say the Democrats' $2 trillion American Rescue Plan was a spending package too far, overheating the economy and sending the cost of basic consumer goods like groceries, prescription drugs, and more soaring.
Energy costs have risen by 27%. The price of gas has exploded by over 40%.
But Democrats say they're not to blame and point to the massive profits recently reported by big oil. The highest level in over 7 years, tweeted Bernie Sanders yesterday. The problem is not inflation. The problem is corporate greed. While the administration acknowledges prices have gone up, they blame a pandemic-hobbled supply chain and say there's been historic economic progress in the past year.
In 2021, the economy created 6.7 million jobs, the strongest year of job growth on record.
Unless your paycheck went up 7.5% or more last year, you're literally losing ground, and you feel it.
Oklahoma Senator James Lankford says every nation's economy was hit by COVID, but very few are experiencing 7.5% inflation.
This is an American issue, from all this overspending on the federal side, along with trying to be able to recover out of COVID. It was just the wrong formula last March to be able to spend $2 trillion, and we're still suffering the consequences for that in just our normal everyday life.
And the Federal Reserve's next meeting is set for mid-March, just after the next inflation numbers come out. From our Washington bureau, I'm Oklahoma's own Alex Cameron.